Good morning, everyone. As you know, food is our basic need, but this food will not stay long fresh. Do you know? Food does not stay fresh for a long time. It will be spoiled. It can be sour. So we should not waste food and we should not allow them to be spoiled. So how can we do it? We can do it by the food preservation. As you know, food spoil due to the warmth, due to the moisture present in air. And due to this warmth and moisture, germs can grow on our food and they can spoil it. So if we will stop the growth of these germs on our food cannot be spoiled. So there are some methods. By adopting these methods, we can do our food preservation. So what do you mean by food preservation? Food preservation means when we preserve the food, when we save our food from spoiling. And this spoiling is done due to the germs. Yes, due to the germs, and these germs originate due to the moisture and due to the warmth present in air. So the first method of food preservation is freezing. Yes, freezing. Freezing means when the temperature is low. If we will put our food in refrigerator in cold environment where the temperature is comparatively low, then the germs are not allowed. The germs will not grow on our food and our food remains safe. Like your milk, we can preserve the milk by putting it into the refrigerator. We can preserve fruits and vegetables by keeping it in refrigerator. In the same way, the packed food and they can be frozen. They can be frozen and we can use it for a longer time. As you can say, peas. When there is a no season of the peas, we can use it by keeping them packed and put it into the refrigerator. So freezing is one of the most important method of the food preservation. Now the next one is drying. Yes, drying. Drying of any food item. Dried means when there is no moisture, no water. So it means there is not chance of the germs to grow. So drying of food items is one of the best way of food preservation. Like your coriander leaves, methi leaves, we can dry it and save it for our use in future for a long time. In the same way, milk can be dried in the form of milk powder so that we can use it later on. So by drying the food items, we can use all these items again and we can protect these items from the germs. Now the next one, that is another important method, that is your salting and pickling. Yes, salting and pickling. If we are going to add salt in any materials, means salt absorb the moisture present in the food item and this moisture is must for the growth of the germs. Yes. So salting means no moisture, no germs. So salting of the food materials prevent them, the germs to grow and we can make the food, we can preserve the food for longer time. And pickling. Pickling means when we just dip this salting food or we are dip this drying and salting food into the vinegar or into the mustard oil, then it also prevent the growth of the germs in food, so that food we can use for a longer time. Now the next method is sugaring. Yes, had you eaten jam? Jam, do you like it, na? Jams and jellies. So this is the one of the method to preserve the food item. Fruits and vegetables, we can store it into the form of jellies and jams. In the same way, we can dry the foods and store it into the sugar syrup. Because sugar again, it absorbs the moisture. It absorbs the moisture from the food materials and that's why no germs are growing on it. So as you see, if we can preserve our food, we can save our food for a longer time by adopting these methods. First is freezing, next is drying, next one is salting and pickling, and the next one is sugaring.